Fucking
Right.
get on my
You had
grind.
20/20 vision, some would say.
Yeah.
20/20
God damn it! Stop it.
Bit me over. No lube, no lipstick, no dinner. Just fucking yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Mm.
We had so many shows booked that we were so excited to play. It kind of seemed like we were kind of starting to get shit off the ground. We had
Yeah.
met quite a few really cool bands and some cool promoters around the state. And yeah, like I said, we had a shitload of shows that were going to be just super awesome, and then boom, they're all canceled. I mean, we have some that are still tentatively happening and or potentially happening in like September. But
Yeah,
I don't even know if we're going to
at
be able
this
to
rate,
play
I don't
those.
think it's going to happen. Yeah,
Yeah,
I doubt
even
it'll
then.
happen.
You know, because it's just it's been a wild ride. But
And
Very
from what
nice.
I've been
the whole
seeing,
scene's been affected. You know.
in
And it-
Lubbock, they this weekend actually, Friday and Saturday, there was going to be a double show. All the locals from around the area, and they were going to promote. It was like a benefit show to give all the money to the people who lost money while like shows weren't happening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that
Community
even got
effort.
canceled. They like
Damn.
2 days, maybe a day before, they were like, "Yeah, we're shutting down the bars and shit again."
Yeah.
That's
Well, it
whack.
sucks for there's a really good DIY community in Austin, and there was a venue there that was basically in like this kind of industrial strip center almost type deal, and they shut down, and then they started to open another one that was a little further away, and then the COVID shit happened, and they couldn't get the
They had
money
to
to do
shut
that,
that
so they had
down,
to shut
too.
that one down too.
Yeah. Please keep in
So
mind.
it's really
while-
fucked up the scene.
like while it definitely sucks for bands, you know, it is more so damaging to people's, you know, livelihood as far as like
Mhm.
you know, promoters and bars and stuff who make the scene happen anyway. You know, it's like, yeah, cool, we play music, sure, but we all have jobs and stuff that we can keep ourselves afloat. But these
Yeah.
people who poured everything into the scene, and it just like strips
Yeah,
them of
that's
that,
right.
and they have to figure out what else to do. You know,
Yeah.
Straight up, yeah. Livelihood, man.
Did y'all
Yep.
get laid off?
No.
No, I'm
I
still
am.
working.
I did, but I was lucky enough. I have a friend that gave me a job, so I just moved a couple hours away, and I'm back in work.
Job, huh?
Yeah,
No,
Some of us did though.
see, dude, I'm so spiteful to this year. I got laid off, and my buddy, who was my network boss, he's like, "Hey, man, I got a job for you. We're gonna go work on solar panels out in the fucking West Texas heat." I said, "All right, let's go." And then they laid off 300 people and didn't hire me
Jeez.
until yesterday. I just started, but I still blame coronavirus for his death. Rest in peace.
Damn. That sucks, man.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I just wish I could find some funny motherfuckers to start another. We had another podcast, well, two Weird Ass Wednesdays talk about ghosts and shit, but local trash. if you like South Park, I call it a shit cast, like shit posting. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it was
dude.
the funniest.
We're all
fucking
about the
thing,
shit posting.
The most offensive fucking show you'll ever hear in your life. It was amazing. Like I could share a video with y'all where he goes off on this rant about why Stuart Little's a piece of shit.
You know what? I think I've seen that shit. Not that
Stuart
particular
Little.
instance of what you're talking about, but I've seen the Stuart Little hate.
Oh yeah, no,
Mhm.
that's a meme.
Yeah, it's no, I mean he's canceled, dude.
I mean,
He's
think
canceled.
They fucking canceled Stuart Little.
about
Why?
it, though. Okay, this rich family takes their son into an adoption center, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna get you a brother." And out of all the children running around wishing for parents, they pick a fully dressed mouse, knowing full well it's a goddamn cat.
No, you're a fucking rat, bro.
He's
Dude, he's
Like,
a
oh, he's
mouse,
not a
man.
mouse.
Chill. Is he a rat or is he a mouse?
Hey,
I thought he was a.
he's white. He's a mouse.
Hey, that's true.
Oh shit, my shit's about to get canceled.
If he was a rat,
Dude,
if he was a
it's
rat,
true.
he could grow up to be a cop.
Mouse
Dude,
lives
it-
matter, or rat lives matter.
Straight up, dude.
Have y'all had any protests or riots or shit going on over there?
Oh yeah, they fucked
Oh, yeah.
Houston up once, or like one night, 2 nights in a row.
Like burning shit down.
I didn't see that.
Nah, they smashed open like a whole street, just fucking smashing windows, restaurants, hotels.
Well, I don't know how y'all feel about all of it, but I'm all about. I don't want to say it so I don't fucking get banned on Facebook or whatever. But FTG, man, don't burn the business.
Yeah.
Burn the like
Police
Yeah, that's
stations,
what's fucked up.
courthouses.
I'm not-
That's what's
I
fucked up.
mean,
Is,
you have to understand that it's all going to be, it's nothing targeted specifically. They're all in the crossfire. So
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
understand too that like when I guess the best way I explain it and the way I understand it is that, hey, like I'm a white male, I'm the most privileged dude, in the U.S. So it's like I can't tell somebody how they should feel about, something that's happening to their people. So I just sit back and, hey, if it happens, it happens, and obviously it's the biggest thing. It's the biggest thing.
I
Trending
agree
rage.
with that.
Yeah.
And
It's just
I mean,
trending
aside from
rage,
just
man.
being outrage, is that while yeah, it sucks that businesses are getting targeted and stuff. This is a system that has been built on, people are putting the monetary value of property over human lives.
Right.
So I mean, that is a legitimate form of protest to earn these businesses that have valued
And trust me,
their property over human lives.
when we talk about property and business, they have insurance, and it's just things can be replaced, like Johnny said, like you can't replace somebody, you just big or small, one person or 1,000 people, like it's the same effect, man. Like it's just
Like, I hate to say it, all lives matter, though. There are piece of shit matters that I don't want to matter, or piece of shit lives that I don't want to matter. But in the end, they all matter.
well, sure. I mean, that's not the argument, though. It's
The guy.
counterproductive, in my opinion, to say that because
I'm not saying it like that because I stand wholeheartedly with what's going on, and I'm not saying it like to water down the Black Lives Matter. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, everybody deserves it.
oh yeah, no doubt, and that's why it came to be. That's why Black Lives Matter is a movement, because it's not. It's not just saying only Black Lives Matter.
All their
It's saying
chances have got stomped on.
what do you mean?
I got so much conspiracy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get into politics, but like they got drug over here from their home. They've been slaves. They had a civil rights movement. They like every time they try to stand up, they're just like, nope, go back.
And that's
Go back to
that's a good point because it's just built into the fabric of America. You talk about colonizers coming over and taking the land from brown people, and then you built your country off the back of black people. So it's like, and then you want to be proud of where you're from. It's just it's a weird country. We're not even 300 years old, and it's just anything can happen now. People are saying that there could be another civil war, so on and so
Growing
forth. But
pains.
yeah, I mean, you
If there's
It-
gonna be a
you-
civil
you-
war, it doesn't need to be left versus right, red versus blue, whatever. It needs to be the people versus the goddamn government.
Yeah,
I'll say it
that's
again. It's what got me banned on Facebook twice. If I get banned again, it's going to be for a month. But I hate white people.
Oh yeah, that's true about the red and blue thing though. Like ever since the beginning or founding of having Republicans and Democrats is just a way to divide.
yeah.
Oh, the
divide country.
bipartisanship's fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Well, talking about lives, I just in this little overview that I made last night while I was semi-inebriated. I'd say semi, but I was heavily.
So I'm talking
What
about.
celebrity death hit the hardest for y'all recently?
Oh, dude, that's an easy answer for me. Kobe Bryant, dude. Sheesh.
Oh, we're going with this year, huh?
Oh, this year, yeah,
that's
yeah.
I mean,
Like, oh, you're talking about,
no,
dude. I mean,
it
just
could be
the most recent. It was back in January. So I mean, it's. But man, like
yeah.
that when I grew up watching him play. I'm a big basketball fan. I played basketball
yeah, it's pretty
You know,
tragic.
that boy can
through
hoop.
school, and man, like he had so much style and he was so cool, and he was like our generation's Michael Jordan, and
Honestly,
I don't know, man. I when I heard that, dude, Brittany and I were up in we were in San Antonio, and
we played the show.
yeah, it was right after that
Oh,
show we
shit.
played,
Yeah.
and
was?
dude,
Oh, shit.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
man, I was like, I had never felt that way. You know, obviously, like I guess the second one was like, I don't know, Robin Williams when he passed away, I felt a certain way, but man, this
Yeah.
Kobe shit, if I felt like I lost like a friend, you know, I was like, it was pretty. That was it for me, you know.
For me, it was Chester Bennington
Oh, dude,
for
I
sure.
feel you on that.
Mhm.
I
that one hurt.
shed many a tear the day of and the next day.
Yeah,
That one hurt.
That's a good one.
Oh, you know what? Diego Farias. When I heard about
Oh,
that,
from
that blew my
Volumes?
mind. Yeah, this was recent too.
Yeah.
It was recent. That fucking blew my mind, man.
Which one is
That
he?
he was-
Which vocals?
Guitar
No,
player
he was the
from
guitar
Volumes.
player, but
Oh, the
he
guitar
produced
player.
all that shit. Yeah, produced,
yeah.
engineered.
Hang
He
on
did the
one second.
fucking that broccoli track too. Like he came out. He's a Grammy. Like he won Grammys and shit for some of that. It was crazy, man. That shit blew my mind.
Mm.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
Yeah, talented individuals though, man.
Mhm.
Sorry, my son's doing chores. But dude, yeah, Chester Bennington, that sucked. And like, I think right before him was Chris Cornell.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Oh man, you go down this. I fucking take you down a rabbit hole.
Look, no, I see
With shit like that.
this fucking. Whenever I was like, I've stopped posting on Facebook just to be on my grind and to not get banned again for other reasons, whatever. But I seen this post talking about, you know, they quote unquote killed themselves.
Yeah.
They, from what I read,
In the same way too.
plans of having like a benefit show or festival to, I don't know how to word it, but to like a benefit show against
Child trafficking.
yes, and like
Yeah.
pedophilia, which
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they were not necessarily targeting the Clintons. Please don't kill me, cameras, whatever
Right.
they are. But
No, yeah, that shit's wild, dude.
then it's fucked up.
The Clinton's gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, it's all crazy. But that kind of all ties back to the whole Black Lives Matter thing too, because it's like who funds that? You know, who's paying for that stuff? Or everybody says George Soros is like the fucking mastermind behind all this shit, and like another rabbit hole to go down. But
We're getting a little deep there.
yeah,
It's
crazy
kinda-
stuff, man.
It's kind of funny, you know. Okay, during the quarantine or a social distancing, whatever, you have to wear a mask, right?
Yeah.
So Lubbock has their. It was like, I was surprised at how peaceful the protest was. Like they even like cops were supporting them. Pizza was dropped off. It was good. I thought it was going to riot because not a couple of years ago, Lubbock. I think I believe it was basketball. Their team won, and they went down their main bar street and were flipping cars, burning shit.
Holy shit.
Like, yeah, the team won. You know what I mean? So, but this protest was very peaceful. They're in a park, and then some dude. Which when I first read about it, I thought he was against it, but turns out he was like with them. Shows up with an AR just to like, you know, I mean, if you're gonna be in a protest in these times, why not be strapped? But he had the mask on, so they thought he was against them, and they all just fucking went and tackled his ass.
Oh, the guy that shot him? Yeah, I saw that.
Well, he didn't. I don't think he shot nobody.
No, John, you're talking about another video.
Oh,
They thought he was going to shoot somebody, but he was just there to actually protect them because, I mean, like, those are my buddies, and I know they're all hippie, and I know they don't have guns. But they said, oh, God, fucking gun. Tackle.
hey, there's a lot of carrying hippies now.
See, I used to be the hippie like that. Like, no, fuck those guns, whatever. Man. All I'm saying right now is FTG. And I mean, if y'all don't know what that means, I'll spell it out for you. Fuck the goddamn government. stay strapped, stay ready, man. I always thought my uncle was crazy.